And good evening, everybody. DJ, what's going on? Getting ready for Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 46. Can you believe it? That is just crazy. TFB. See you, man. What's going on? Yeah, there's the partner in crime, Mr. Downwind Sim himself. Hi, Steve. What's going on, man? Got a good group today here at Seward, Alaska, and really looking forward to Bush League number 46. My goodness. 46 months. First Monday of every month, by the way. If you stumbled upon this video a little bit later on, you wonder what the heck we're doing. But we're here in Seward, Alaska, getting ready to fly around the Kenai Peninsula. And I'm going to keep this intro a bit short because I have to lead a flight briefing here over in the Downwind Sim Bush Flying Discord. Sorry, it's the Group Flights Discord channel. And I'm going to head over there right now. And so you can kind of hear basically the spiel. It'll serve as the intro to this stream as well as a little bit of a briefing. And yeah, let's go do it. Need to pull up this map right here. There we go. There we go. All right, gentlemen and ladies, if there are any here, I think there's some new faces here that just came in. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Let me get my screen going here. So appreciate you guys coming in, and we're going to take a minute or two and just kind of go over what this Bush League event kind of has in store, yeah, just get a chance for some questions, things like that. It's for those of you, most of the names I'm seeing here are veterans, and so I will try not to repeat myself with what we've done in the past. But if in case you're just a little bit, unsure, please feel free to ask. And I've got my screen going here that I'm gonna be looking at the Uncle Melvin's map and kind of letting you know kind of the plan of attack here for today's stream. So we're all starting here, hopefully anyway. I know Slant Alpha might be flying in. He sometimes flies in because he starts a little bit earlier, but our destination as well as our origination is going to be Seward, Papa Alpha Whiskey Delta, and the goal is to fly just kind of up the river here to Kenai Lake. You'll see there's a few charted airstrips here, like Lawing, which is 9 Zulu 9, and Quartz Creek, which is Juliet Lima Alpha. Then there's also, if you kind of keep going north, there's Hope, which is 5 Hotel Oscar, and Girdwood here, which is Alpha Delta Yankee, and then Whittier, Papa Alpha Whiskey Romeo. And you can visit these guys really in any order. It doesn't really matter to me, but we just want to kind of start at Seward and end at Seward. Now, for the X-Plane crew, there's a couple other little spots that are off airport. One of them is called Resurrection River Cabin, which is just to the northwest of Seward. And then there's one up here called Devil's Lake Cabin. That's actually, I just caught that like a half an hour ago. It should be Devil's Pass Cabin, but so like if you're actually looking at a topo map, that's what it'll say. But the Devil's Lake Cabin is just north of Lawing there. And anyway, those I've put some things kind of in the scenery. They are not actually airstrips, but just kind of some fun things to go try to find. Microsoft Flight Sim folks, unfortunately those are not going to be spots that you can land. It's pretty rough mesh wise and forest wise, and I actually had to do a little bit of work to make the landing strips landable in X-Plane 12. So you guys are welcome to fly over those locations. They're certainly beautiful and scenic, and it should be fun to look at, but those will not be options for you guys today. Speaking of scenery, So in this neck of the woods, there's always some strange things that go on with mesh and forests and all that kind of stuff, elevation issues. So if you've never flown up here before, you might be a little bit freaked out by some of these things, but you're going to see some oddities here and there. You're going to see some places that have like maybe the water is lower than it should be for a little while, or the forests don't quite look right or whatever. But 99% of it looks unbelievable just as it is, even with those little scenery quirks. We've got a bunch of grassroots scenery developers, I promise you, that are working on that, and little by little, one bush league at a time, we're kind of trying to make it right. But there's obviously a ton of country up here, and so you're just going to find some things, especially in Microsoft Flight Sim, because we're a little behind in terms of the development of those areas versus X-Plane. But stick with it. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. I would like to say thank you again to the Duke Nukem who came in and helped us out. There were a couple of the charted airstrips, Hope and Whittier, that were pretty rough looking. Normally in default MSFS, the airstrips look really good, and you don't really have to do a whole lot to them. But Hope and Whittier they needed some work, and he went in out of the goodness of his heart and did that work there. So hope you guys enjoy that. Hope you had a chance to download those airstrips. And if you haven't, it's worth taking probably 15, 20 minutes to do that, because otherwise those strips are pretty rough. But anyway, weather report. Actually, today we got kind of lucky. Boy, it was nasty yesterday when I was up here messing around, but it looks like today we should be pretty much VFR. If you aren't comfortable though with what your sim is showing you, again, you have the option to adjust the weather. Just keep the altimeter settings the same. Try to keep the wind generally the same. I say that tongue in cheek because literally every airport has a different wind, just because they're all in these little draws and canyons, and the wind just whips around and can be completely different from like between Quartz Creek and Lawing is like 10 miles, and it can be completely different winds. So yeah, and then again, it's if it feels too dark to you, go ahead, adjust your sim time, whatever you want to do. If we were flying this in real life, right, we'd be picking a nice day, a VFR day. So feel free to adjust as needed. We don't really have any ATC, and which is good, because it doesn't matter, because nothing we're flying today is controlled. So we're just going to use 122.8 as our Unicom frequency. We're going to just talk to each other as we're flying from place to place. You can take a look at the airstrips ahead of time and kind of get a rough idea of traffic pattern for most of them. But at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is just to communicate and keep your head on a swivel. We're totally VFR today, so just be on the lookout and let people know where you're at, and we should be just fine. And again, if you don't like if you see a bunch of people going to Lawing right away, 9 Zulu 9, maybe you head up to Whittier for your first stop or whatever. But spread out and enjoy, and we'll see you back at Seward when it's all said and done. Any questions? All right, either I've done a really good job or I've put you all to sleep. So I'm going to get fired up, and I look forward to seeing you back here at Seward here in a couple hours. Have fun, guys.
We appreciate you, Melvin.
Great to see everybody. All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's what we have. That's what we have shaken. Our plan, by the way, we're going to go from Seward. We're going to try to come find Resurrection River Cabin to start. And then just kind of depending on where we're at, we might try to shoot through this little gap here and come over here to Lawing. If there's a bunch of traffic still in here, we might go up to Devil's Pass Cabin next. Just try to get like the two, the off airstrip ones done first, and then we can come kind of clean up Lawing, Quartz Creek, Hope, Girdwood, Whittier before heading back home to Seward. Of course, that could change depending on what we decide, but that's the basic plan of attack here, folks. All right, we are flying the Thranda. The Thranda Kodiak today, and it has recently been updated for X-Plane 12. It's possible that it's slightly too much airplane. I feel like we've got... Yeah, I'm going to bring this environmental sounds down. And then I need to be a proper host here and say hi to everybody else that's come in. There we go. So let's see, who do we have here? I think I said hello to some of you guys, but let me kind of come back here. We got DJ and Texas One Flyboy, Steve PHL Downwind Sim. I think I said hi to you guys already. Hello again. We got Kenseth checking in. Hello, Kenseth. Can you bring me a plane back full of fish? Aye, DJ. You got it, brother. You got it. We have Schwapping Mags. Hey, what's up, Schwapping Mags? Good to see you. Shoozy's here as well. Kevin, hello, sir. Nice to see you. Greetings from Charlotte. That's where Downwind Sim is at tonight, the World Traveler. If you guys don't know Downwind Sim, he's the second half. Originally, there were three of us. There was Downwind Sim, myself, and Slant Alpha Adventures. And we all kind of put this idea together. JPC checking in. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. Slanty still participates, but has kind of stepped aside from the I guess organizational side of things. But anyway, Downwind Sim is. Let's be honest. He's the brains behind the operation. He's the one that does all the cool stuff, with all the Easter eggs and the Annie West audio things and things like that. So he is known as the mad scientist of X-Plane for a reason, my friends. But good to see you, Ralph. I hope you're doing well. And nice to have you here. Agent Presta is checking in as well. Iowa Scotsman's here. Ron, what's going on, my friend? Nice to see Mr. Sim Egan. Hey, what's up? What's up? And, of course, JPC as well. I won't be able... Oh, Presta, you're not going to be able to join us? Okay, doggone it. Well, you know what? It's out there for you to enjoy later on, and that's kind of part of what we try to do there. And Joe 3E, hey, what's going on, Joe? Nice to have you in, first-time chatter. Awesome to see you guys. And if I missed anybody else, I apologize, but welcome. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Bush League Backcountry Flying. This is an event that we do on the first Monday of every month, and we are happy to have you guys join. If you go to downwindsim.com, you're going to get all the details, not only of this event, but the other 45 that we've done. So, like I say, really happy to have you guys here. Ooh, I need to adjust my Bravo real quickly. All right, that's good. There. All right, perfect. Let's see if I can remember how to start this bad boy. Ready to go low motor. I'm looking for 14. We've got at least 14 here. We'll go to low idle. Steve, 09er. You guess your chopped liver? No, man. If I missed you, Steve-O, what's up? You got a custom sound, man. You're not chopped liver. Do I have brakes set? Okay, thank goodness. I miss the brakes sometimes. All right, I did a terrible job of monitoring my engine instruments, but I think we've got a good start there. So Jenny, alternator coming on. AVA Onyx and auxiliary buses also coming on here, and we will turn the starter and ignition off. We'll go aux pump to standby. We're going to go beacon on and nav lights on, and we're going to go ahead and push the RPMs up to full forward. I did buy the Kodiak for X-Plane 12. A firm, my friend, a firm. Yep, I do like Thranda. I like what they do. And you missed the flight plan. Seward back and forth with the cargo full of fresh fish. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to stop every place we stop. We're going to bust the fly rod out. See if we can catch one of those big salmon and throw it in the back. I got like a little cooler in the back here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's probably hidden behind Downwind Sim's seat. Oh yeah, I got the thing up there for privacy. But oh, Steve-O, your thunderstorms came through and no power at the house. Ah, crap, dude, that's no good. There are some places on the East Coast that are just getting absolutely the crap knocked out of them, aren't they? Man, oh man, that's no good. That is no good. I'm so sorry to hear that. But stay safe, and yeah, there's always we've we've got time to hook you up later on. But we love it when you fly with us, especially Steve-O. This is where we met up here the first time, flying the I think flying the Piper Arrow or something like that. So anyway, always good to have you up here flying along with us, but I totally understand with the weather situation.
Sewer traffic, Cygnus November 20, Charlie, taxi runway 16, following the taxiing traffic.
Yeah, me too, me too. You acquired, yep, acquired up in this region. That's right. Well, we had a little bit of that. We had a little bit of that last night as well. Part of our town lost power. We got lucky. We were okay, but we didn't used to get that much severe storm activity, but this summer has been a bit different. So I'm considering trying to figure out maybe if there's an affordable power backup option. I know a lot of my friends have that, recommend that, and I'm like, I won't need that. I live in Wyoming. We never have thunderstorms. Well, we've had like 200 of them this freaking fall, or this summer. So, all right, here's the weather situation in Seward. 180 at 3. Got a few at 6. Broken at 6. We got an altimeter of 2983. Let's get that set here. And I am going to. Steve's got the Caravan. It's really nice. Hey, Matt, what's going on? What are we doing at poor old? What am I doing to poor old sir? Well, Defective Pran, we heard there's this new hotshot ATC guy up here that's just looking for action. So, no, my friend, it's Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. And yeah, downwindsim.com. That'll give you the details. We already got some dudes flying around here. Rock Valkyrie. He's oh man, Rob, you're in the are you in the Slotation? Is that am I reading that right? No, the C25C. That's not the citation. That is the citation. Holy cow, that's next level, man. We've got, looks like somebody's flying the Skyhawk. We've got somebody here, not sure. Yeah, it's hard to tell with some people that aren't in the. There's the Piper. There's a Super Cub. Hey, and there's our friend, Mr. Slan Alpha. Geez, I'm having a hard time keeping track of everybody. Hey, Smitty, what's up? Just got home. You'll be in Microsoft Flight Sim. You did not miss anything there. Just grab yourself a copy of the map and try to hit the charted airstrips. That's about it. Steve-O, I wish they'd bring the Slotation. Yeah, that's a fun plane. That's Carenado, though. The only way we're going to get Carenado to be compatible with the X-Plane 12 is if we get a downwind sim mod. All right, I think we got guys kind of heading out, so let's go ahead and do the same. I do not have a flight plan filed. I'm kind of being a bad pilot today, but again, no ATC needed, and it's all going to be VFR stuff as low as we can get, essentially. Sewer traffic, Kodiak 816 on the taxi. So it's kind of worked out well. You know, we don't plan ahead quite this well, but the Northern Sky Studios is he's the guy that has done a bunch of work up here on these smaller airstrips. He's had a little bit of a sale going on, and so and then he's also had or made an offer to upgrade a lot of his stuff to X-Plane 12. So it was kind of a cool reason to, you know, get my X-Plane 11 airports compatible with X-Plane 12, and
Sierra Bravo Charlie, taking off runway 16.
this is one of them.
Departure
This one, I believe, if you have it in X-Plane 11, this one was a free update. The other sceneries that he has offered, some of them are, well, there's one other one, Talkeetna, I believe, is free. And then his others that he's done a handful. He's got a code. If you bought it for X-Plane, if you bought it for X-Plane 11, there's a code that'll give you a 50% off. So really a great developer. There's actually 2 developers that have done a bunch of work up here that offer payware airports, and as we go, I'll kind of share the other one with you as well. But in the meantime, there are a bunch of us kind of non-payware guys that are trying our best to get scenery.
Sewer traffic, Super Cub almost forwards Papa mid. Left,
Because this is just a phenomenal area.
16.
No question about it. Departing 16, that is correct.
Sewer traffic, November 3 Charlie Oscar, taking off runway
Whoa.
16. A left crosswind departure.
A lot of tail draggers tonight. This is going to be pretty cool. All right, what have I missed here? Slanty's departing, yep. Yep, Downwind Sim's talking about the work he's done. For those of you that don't know, Downwind Sim actually is an official developer for Coronado. He has done, oh man, I don't know how many, Ralph, at least 6 airplanes you've taken and modded to make them compatible with X-Plane. Well, X-Plane 11, a lot of them are now into X-Plane 12, and he has received kind of the official, unofficial. Okay, he's been given permission from Coronado, yeah, to do all the work and not get any of the revenue. That's true. But Coronado's like, yes, we like your mods. Please keep doing them, but authorized. That's the word. That's the word. All right, so, all right, you guys. I'm gonna say, so we're gonna be departing and heading up Resurrection River. So if you depart and kind of hang a left, you go up the Kenai. I believe it's the Kenai River, and we are gonna be heading up this way. That'll be the first place we try to find is Resurrection Cabin. We're going to try to keep it as low as we can. It should only be about 10 miles. And you'll have to you'll have to help me out because I'm sure I'm not going to be able to find it. Great to have so many people here in the chat on a Monday. Great to have so many Bush hooligans flying along as well. I hope you guys enjoy both the flight if you're flying and the stream if you're watching.
Sewer traffic, November 416 Alpha X-ray is lining up for runway 16. We'll be departing shortly for a northeastbound departure. Once traffic is clear the runway.
All right, those guys are heading northeast. We're gonna turn. We're gonna make a right-hand turn. Get ourselves going here. Maybe they're all taking 1-3, huh? Okay. Sewer traffic, Kodiak, 11816, lining up 1-3. Sewer. I could probably take 1-6, honestly, but that's okay. Everybody else is doing 1-3, so we'll be followers. Give everybody a minute to kind of get themselves going, and that gives us a chance also to kind of get everything ready to rock. Pitot heat, all that stuff is good. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Sir, traffic Kodiak is on the roll 1-3. We're going to be right hand downwind departure to the northwest. Seward. Let's do this, guys. Airspeed's alive. There's rotation. Going to flaps 0 departure, so actually we're a little bit faster on the rotation. That'll work right there. Ooh, Wilga. That's a nice choice. Look at me holding runway heading like a champ. Or not.
Server traffic, Wilka, Charlie Surf, Tango Yankee, be lining up runway 13.
Yeah, Wilga is a great choice tonight. Like I said before, this might be just a hair too much, but I was really excited to see it made available, excuse me, for X-Plane 12, so I was like, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. And it can, excuse me, it can fly fairly low and slow. I mean, it refs out at basically what you get in a 172. Somewhere you get it down there about 55, between 55 and 60. And it'll get going in a hurry as well. So anyway, that's us. There we go. We're going to keep it low and relatively slow. Need a review on the Kodiak. You'll get it tonight. I honestly, downwind sim, have not flown it a ton. But what little I've flown has been nice. I mean, it's still the same old aircraft. In the heart and soul of the aircraft is the same old aircraft that we've known and loved and flown all over the place. I can tell you right now already, it's nicer than the Blackbird Sim Kodiak that's available in Microsoft Flight Sim, which, by the way, I really like. I think that's a very nice aircraft, but I like the interface a little bit better. I really like the ability to adjust your liveries and things like that. It's nice. It doesn't have the panel configuration that you have like in the Porter or the Beaver, but anyway, it's been good. Oh, hey, Pentagon with the gifted description to Them's My Shoes. Thank you, Rob. Doggone it, man. That's nice of you. And hello as well. Hi, my dear. I tried to get some eye candy on the stream. She just I gotta switch cameras so you can see the misses. All right, let's see here. Do the binoculars still work well with it? That's an A-firm. That's an A-firm. All right, so let me do this. I got to get my map up here. What are we looking for? So we just took off of here. So we're looking, basically we've got, before the river kind of turns, there's a little bit of a fork in the river. Oh, that's the mountainside I'm about to hit. We want to look for that at that point. Yep. Let's not see fit. Would anybody be so kind as to type exclamation point TWAS, Tango Whiskey Alpha Sierra? That would have been appropriate right here. Yep. That was us. That was us. All right, here we go. Now here's all I know about this scenery, because I did make it. I created it myself. But I've purposely not flown into or out of it because I wanted to see if I could find it. It's on the left-hand side as we're flying. It's on the left-hand side of the river. Ooh, somebody's already found it, and they're landing back to the south. Nice. That's a surprise because I was thinking it would be more of a north-facing approach. All right, so we're gonna move over to the right, and we're gonna see if we can. Discord.
All in traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is vacated the runway.
All right, so we're looking for a cabin.
Factory 3.
There you go. Joe, thanks for that, man. Those of you that are new to the channel, by the way, that's my grandson on the audio. And yes, he's a big part of the stream. All right, so we're coming up here, and we are going to keep our eyes peeled to there. It's up here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I kind of feel like we have a shot. Oh, wait, there's like, we should maybe see some traffic here. But if we get all the way up to the, water, then we've gone too far.
Leroy Channel, brought to you by Townsend Binoculars. Never take off without them.
Indeed, they are the best optics in flight simulation. DJ Mystery, thanks for the gift description, dude. You guys are awesome. Okay, I gotta keep paying attention here. That might have been it. That was it. That's our spot. That's our spot. Okay, I gotta slow down. I've got to get back into flaps range. And I need to turn the wind on here. The one advantage I have in this aircraft is I do have the wind display on the PFD, so I should put that on. Throwing a notch of flaps in. I'm going to get lined up here and try to make sure I don't run into anybody. Okay. So we're kind of right in there, guys. Yep, we're good. Alright, I need to see if I can do this. PFD. What do I want here? I want PFD wind option 2. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, maybe that's not a bad option for our landing. Let me take a look at this again. My thought when I originally designed the airstrip was that a landing to the north was going to make more sense, but I'm going to make one more little loop-de-loop and take a look. Yeah, I think we're going to come back through and land this way to the north here, to the northwest. Now, I know somebody's down there, so I want to make sure I'm staying out of the way. They landed to the south, so
line traffic, testifying with 4.6 south of the field. Just realized we're bringing another aircraft entering the left downwind. We're the S-turn coming behind that aircraft and enjoying the left downwind.
I'm going to come back around. I think it's going to be better from a wind perspective. Oh, sorry, it was me landing to the south. Okay, did that work good for you then, Fixie? So I'm trying not. Oh, you had a CTD. Okay, all right. Nobody's there had a CTD on. Fine. All right, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know that. All right.
Quartz Creek, traffic, fancy X-rays lining up and waiting 04 for reporting traffic, Quartz Creek.
So I think it actually makes more sense to be out here. Steve-O, 15 months with your Prime, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a handful, you guys. All right, there we go. So we're going to fly right-hand downwind here. I'm going to take it down to the turn in the river here and try to get lined up. Sorry about your crash there, Fixie, but thanks for letting me know. I'm technically, if you look at the wind right now, I'm technically into the wind right now, which would make more sense, but it's only 4 knots. And hopefully when you see me coming in on final, you'll see why I picked this direction. It's just better in terms of the terrain. Resurrection River traffic, Kodiak 816 is turning final. We're going to be landing northbound. All right, so I'm going to try to approach at about 80 if I'm able. The thing about this plane that's really nice is the beta range allows you to stop really, really quickly. Because I'm a little quick right now, but I'm also kind of low. Second notch of flaps coming out. Getting up on my phone books here. I'm pretty fast. I might be too fast for this. Pretty fast. This may just be a low pass. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. Resurrection River traffic. Kodiak's going around. I was way too fast. I need to be doing that at about 80 instead of 95. Alright, but that at least lets me do this. Actually, my bugs were pretty close.
Resurrection River there is no joke.
Oh boy. Indeed. Okay. Let's try to keep the speed.
Pull up, Barry 3.
Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Wasn't it? So my heading bug is actually pretty close to a runway alignment, which will help me out a bunch. All right, so I think our altitude is good. Let's try to hold it here, you know, no more than 1,000, probably less than 1,000. And ooh, but there you go, my speed creeping up. I've got already 2 notches of flaps in. And I'm just going to try to get, again, 90, 80, 70 is kind of what they recommend. So 90 on the downwind, 80 on the base, 70 on final. I'm going to go full RPMs. That'll help slow us down a little bit. There we go. All right, there we go. Resurrection River traffic, Kodiak, again, base to final, landing to the northwest. All right, I'm a little slow, honestly, now, but a lot of power in, which hopefully I'll be able to not stall and get lined up. There we go. Easy. All right, about 75 now, so I'm 20 knots slower. I think we have a shot here, you guys. At least a chance to get into the trees at the end of the runway. Final notch of flaps are in. Oh, the speed's perfect. It's on me if we don't get it. I'll take that. It's a plunker, but I'll take it. Yeah. Definitely a firm touchdown, but yeah, you just can't mess around. Just can't mess around. And actually, we want to probably depart this same way, don't we? Because we're into the wind. You know what? Let's pull out of the way here. In case we have somebody else coming in. We'll take a look at the airstrip and figure out where we're going next. Alright, that'll work. So there we go, guys. Again, this is not an airstrip. It was just a spot in the sim that I thought looked would be kind of fun to try to to try to land at. And obviously semi-scenic. Oh man, what do we got here? Let's see. Atmashem, hello. Are we learning So here's where I goofed learning VATSIM. Fourth time I need to contact Anchorage. You do not need to well, okay, so depending on where you are starting, you should not need to contact anyone. If you're departing Seward, so Seward is uncontrolled. So you just have to make your intentions known on 122.8. Yep. So you're good to go. Yeah, only if you are going IFR. If you're going IFR, then you would need to contact someone, except you actually don't, because there is no center controller here. So, yeah. It is actually really good, Steve. You're right. Better to have a compacted spine than a separated jaw. Well, let's see. How bad was it? Honestly, we've got it's 3.7 Gs. Oh my goodness. Was it really that bad? 1100? Wow, that was really not good at all. Okay. Well, there you go. So I think
Traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango, about 2 mile final for runway 15.
So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to fly through this little gap around this lake, and then we'll listen and see if there's a bunch of traffic at Lawing. If there is, then I think what we may do is just kind of overfly Quartz Creek and come up here to find. This is actually where we want to go, right here. This little area is where Devil's Pass Cabin is. So that'll be our next plan here. Can't spell Melvin without MEL. I'm gonna taxi. Shoot, I think I'm gonna taxi back to the right and depart to the south. Oh my goodness, here's Sparky Pilot. Haley, what's going on? Nice to see you. Yeah, we just already broke the landing gear. I think we landed on about a 3.7 G. And here's the sad part. Everybody thought it was a good landing. Oh, man. Mel the gear. That's right, DC. We do have something that we do on the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In called Bent Airframe Count. I think that might have almost counted. Yeah, I don't need the gear to land at Lake Hood. That's true. I got to find my amphibs, though. I got to get my float strapped on here. So this tree line in front of me is why I didn't think that landing to the south would be a great idea, because there is a river, the Resurrection River, at the end of this. So, but we're going to make a left-hand turn and head up the river. We're going to be looking for basically the first right-hand turn we can make. I know, Sparky Pilot. It's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. All right, do I have a notch of flap set? I do. Downwind Sim, we are doing a group combined Sparky Pilot, Melvin Leroy stream, and celebrating the end of summer. It's an event in Sweden called I'm going to say it like the English say it, Kraftskiva. And yeah, I'll give you more details here later on. Resurrection River, Kodiak 816 is departing to the south. We'll be turning back northbound. I think I'm going to go 2 notches of flaps. We'll do the short field takeoff procedure, which is basically push it forward until the brakes can't hold, and then you just look for the fat guy in the yellow shirt. We can rotate it about 60 with two notches of flaps. There's 40, there's 50, there's rotation. This thing is a performance monster, by the way, an absolute monster. Okay, nobody over there flying up Resurrection River, so we're going to make that turn. Keeping the flaps in while we do that. Try to keep some airspeed. And I don't need much here, getting about 1,000 to 15. I don't know if you guys follow Missionary Bush Pilot. That's where the yellow shirt joke comes from. Okay, flaps are up. Airspeed's gonna... Yeah, come on. I know. I didn't adjust very well. So you can see on the G1000, we're looking for this intersection here, and that'll take us back out to the Kenai, or no, sorry, the Skillick Lake. Skillick Lake, and then we can decide if we don't hear a bunch of traffic from Lawing, we'll make a right-hand turn, and we'll fly back to Lawing. If we do, then we'll just overfly Quartz Creek, and we'll head up, see if we can find Resurrection Devil's Pass cabin, which is, in my opinion, a more difficult approach and landing than Resurrection River was. So Resurrection River was a good warm up. You just took the sticky cake out of the oven. I can't wait. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Is I'm gonna go get ingredients for sticky cake, and I'm gonna cook that. Hopefully it'll turn out. So here's what it is in general. Downwind sim, and I'm new. So a Sparky pilot, of course, who has a similar Scandinavian heritage to me. She's got family and roots in Sweden, and is actually much more connected to that than I am. She mentioned an end of summer celebration called Kraskiva, and it is it's what you would expect, right? It's food. It's it's getting together with friends, celebration, some drinking. And so we're going to attempt a flight sim version of that tomorrow. It's 2 a.m. Zulu. It's 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And it's designed to be a group kind of fly along thing. We're going to be doing it in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to be, of course, in the Pilatus PC6 Porter because it's Swedish. And it is centered apparently around crayfish. It's a crayfish celebration. And, well, you don't, like where I live, we don't really have access to crayfish. We actually don't have access to crayfish or the main liqueur that they use as they're drinking, or what they call snapping. They take snaps, which is basically they do shots. So we're not going to do shots on stream, but I thought it'd be kind of fun if we could find that liqueur. But again, I live in such a rural part of the world that they don't have this Swedish liqueur here. So I'm not sure. We may end up just doing Dr. Pepper shots. I don't know. But the main thing is there's some really good food that we're going to be sampling on stream. And I think I have a substitute for the crayfish dish that I might do as well. So we'll see. But it is going to be fun, Sparky Pilot. And yeah, I hope you guys can join us. I will be putting out details tomorrow. It's this last couple days has been a blur, and so I haven't got the details out like I've wanted. But anyway, I've been kind of focused on getting this event ready to go, to be totally honest with you. And so once I'm done tonight, I'll be able to focus a little bit on that.
Flying traffic, Will, that's 71 Charlie Tango, departing runway 15.
All right, so there's a few people over there at Lawing. Let me spin my range out here a little bit. Let's just see. But not horrible. I mean, so I think we're going to go ahead and head that way and check it out. Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about like something I never do. Noisy kid, what's going on? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Something I rarely do, but I just love are those little cocktail shrimps. I just do that because that'll be easy to eat on stream as well. All right, Steve-O, what are you saying? 1700. Sorry. I'm missing out on a lot of chat here because I'm flying. I'm hand flying, so I apologize. But welcome everybody who's come in. I know we've had some different people. Chris, I think you also pushed the follow button. I don't think I said hello, so thanks for coming in. Chris HO148. And Sparky, of course, thank you so much for 8 months, my friend. It's the beginning of a wonderful friendship, I think. We met at we met on stream, and then we got to hang out at FS Expo, and yeah, it's I knew that it was going to be amazing to have a personal connection with the people that I was able to meet face to face as well, but it really has even exceeded my expectations. I got to hang out with you, Steve PHL, Rob Valkyrie, Jeffrey Beckers, of course Downwind Sim, Slan Alpha, Okando. Also got to hang out with Complete Freedom, and I mean there's just were so many Sergeant Staff, and I just I don't know, it's weird. I just feel like connected to you guys now in a way that I didn't think was I just didn't comprehend fully. So I would have never reached out to you, Sparky Pilot, to do this silly event had I not had Mexican food with you down in Houston. So it's been pretty cool. Can't wait to do it again. I hope we can do it again next year again.
504 Delta Victor, you can go ahead and take off. I'll wait just a moment.
Noisy Kid, good to have you. Welcome in here. We're flying up in the Kenai Peninsula area. We're heading to a little airstrip called Lawing.
Well, does everyone Charlie Tango? Mic check, mic check.
5x5. Now Lawing, it looks like we've got a north and south runway and left-hand patterns to both. What's the wind doing? Now the wind is kind of coming actually out of the east, so it's crosswind regardless, but only 4 knots. You left live traffic on. Oh no, that's okay though. That's what we're doing. Adam or Atmo, that's what we're doing. It's we're on VATSIM and we're flying with others, and so yeah, leave it on, and it should be nobody but us, 15, 20 bush hooligans out here. Man, we're getting hammered with rain here. Long traffic Kodiak 816 is about 3 miles to the west of the field. We're inbound, going to overfly and sort out the traffic. Lawing. I believe this is kind of intended to be a landing sort of.
The Victor is clear of the runway. We're entering the left downwind to go northbound. VFR Lawing.
And Delta Victor, did you guys land to the south there at Lawing? Speaking of Rock Valkyrie, there you go. I need active sky. You're probably right, Rob. All right. You might be right there, Rob Valkyrie. There's Lawing. We can see it barely. All right, first notch of flaps coming down really low here, guys.
Over the top of the field now, 2,000 feet and westbound over the lake, leaving the air to the west line.
Long traffic Kodiak 816 is midfield on the left downwind, landing back to the south. Lawing. Got to wipe the mineral oil. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but why would this be left traffic? Good Lord. Either that or I'm way too far away from the field. Why would they make this left traffic? There's a frickin' hill here. Oh my goodness. I must be too far away. Alright, so we keep our eyes peeled for the departing traffic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our airstrip over there. Throwing the next notch of flaps in. 90, 80, 70. That's what we're looking for again. Okay, and that's fine. Long traffic, Kodiak 816, left base to final, landing to the south, Lawing. 1.5, I think is what it is, or 1.6. Gosh, I can't even see. A little slow here, a little slow. I may have to make an adjustment in my weather here.
Quartz Creek traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is midfield cross. Will join a left-hand downwind approach for runway 05.
Got really fast again, unfortunately, but speed's coming off. This is a nice long runway, though, so we're no need to panic here. Getting really slow. Don't do that either. All right, there we go.
Quartz Creek traffic, 423 Charlie Lima entering a left downwind for runway 05.
Anything above 3 Gs will be our rate to beat here.
We'll go 71 Charlie Tango. I'm about 3,700 over the
All right,
field.
I think that's a little better.
Traffic. I'm going to try and get in behind that left downwind traffic.
Yep.
5 Quartz Creek.
Well, the windsock seems to favor that landing, so let's get out of the way here if we can. See if we can get back up here by the cabin. But yeah, nice and wide airstrips. You know, the charted airfields in this area actually are very, very accommodating. So, we're going to stop right here. Whew, okay. Let's do this. Set that. Let's go back to low idle. And let's hop out and take a look here. Welcome to Lawing. Yeah, take a breather. That's right. I am actually going to take a break. Take a breather and take a stretch break here, you guys. But before I do that, let's do this. Man, I hate to get rid of too much of the weather, but like it. Well, here's the deal. All right, let me hold on here before I get crazy.
Vacated the runway to the left.
So this is we've got rain kind of moving our way, so maybe it's not that unrealistic.
For runway 04 Quartz Creek.
All right, I'm going to roll with it. But if you will allow me just a 1 minute break, guys, we'll come back and we will plot our next route. We're going to head up to Quartz Creek, and it'll give traffic a chance to clear out as well and let me stretch my legs. So I'll be right back. Yeah, give me 2 minutes.
Quartz Creek traffic, 114 Papa is about midfield downwind. Runway 4, we got the landing traffic in sight.
Quartz Creek traffic, 7514 Delta Victor is about 5 miles southeast of 2000. I got the midfield downwind and landing traffic in sight for Quartz Creek.
Sewer traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, and the ramp taxi to runway 13 via Bravo Sewer.
Quartz Creek traffic, North 51 Golf at 2600 north of the airport for runway 04 left downwind Quartz Creek.
Quartz Creek traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango clear 04. We'll Quartz Creek.
Quartz Creek traffic, pull up at 6094 Kilo is exiting in the grass down to runway 4. Quartz Creek. Quartz Creek traffic, 114 Papa turning short final for runway 4, Quartz Creek.
Quartz Creek traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango following that flat.
Quartz Creek traffic, North 516 Golf entering left downwind runway 04 at 1500 Quartz Creek.
Yeah, Melvin, the traffic is awesome out here right now.
Quartz Creek, Cessna 514 Delta Victor is about 2 miles southeast of the field. We're going to go east, the upwind side, looking to join in behind the downwind traffic. We're 2,000 descending to 1,500 Quartz Creek. Quartz Creek traffic, number 514.
So here's the view from the controller perspective. Again, if you guys don't know Defective Crayon, first of all, you need to go give him a follow. And I hopefully have a shout out for him, but if not, let's do it here.
Quartz Creek, we're going to go to parking here.
I don't know if I even know how to do a shout out. There we go. He is, well, he's actually a kind of a renaissance man. He does a lot of things. He's an excellent streamer to begin with. Secondly, though, he has taken up ATC, and in particular, which is kind of great for us. He well, and he's not live right now, but that's okay. But anyway, he's helping out with the Anchorage area, which is an area that obviously is very special to us. And so yeah, he gave us a little view there, kind of a VAT spy. Hey, there we go. 1.12 Gs at 79 knots. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a spine bender right there. That'll work better. But anyway, it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see so many little targets. That's so cool. Jim, what's going on? Charlie, 172 Juliet Hotel, welcome. Nice to see you. All right, so here's where we are, guys, lawing, and we're just going to head up the lake here to Quartz. Again, if it feels like there's just too much going on right there, I think what we'll do is we'll fly up this little drainage here, and the very first left that we can take takes us to, this is Devil's Pass, and maybe a better look here. I think I might have it pulled up. Yeah, so here we go. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This is Devil's Pass Cabin, which is, the Devil's Pass Cabin is a real place. The airstrip that we're landing is not. So the airstrip where we're landing is actually right here, kind of by this little pond up toward the cabin. And so needless to say, yeah, it's a little bit of a limbo getting in there, but we're going to give it a try. I think you guys will enjoy. I heard that it's Devil's at. No kidding. Oh, you heard it as that. No, Devil's Pass. So, all right. Let me taxi back to the end here. We'll depart to the south, and we'll hang a right and head up the lake. One notch of flaps set. Resurrection. Somebody's going into Resurrection River. I think it's our friend Tree Fox. By the way, he's probably streaming this. November 8033 Fox, if you want to check out a great channel as well. I do think this is real traffic up here, though, so I need to kind of be careful here. Oh, we got a little train coming through. Oh, how you guys don't even know. The junior first officer would be in absolute heaven right now. Absolute heaven. Can we get there in time? Not quite. He's a huge fan of the trains. Yeah. I think someone's trying to line up to depart here, so I'm going to get out of the way. Long traffic. Kodiak 816 is ready to depart. Looks like someone else is lined up there. We'll go number 2. Yep, there they go. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh yeah, there you go. You're good. You're good. That's that a baby.
Traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, cleared runway 4, back taxi along the grass taxiway to the
That looks like me in literally every single tail dragger.
Quartz Creek traffic, CS 0 Bravo Charlie, turning base runway 04, Quartz Creek.
Traffic plotted 64 kilo is on crosswind for runway 4 and turning downwind for runway 4. Number 3 left, returning extended.
Man, we got a lot of chatter.
CS 0 Bravo Charlie, and short final, runway 04, Quartz Creek.
Yeah, Quartz is busy. We may have to. Quartz is getting buzzed. We may have to just kind of bypass Quartz.
I have the traffic inside 6094 kilo.
Long traffic Kodiak is departing to the south. All right, takeoff power set. A little bit of a crosswind does make it tricky. There's 70 and rotate.
Quartz Creek traffic plotted 6094 kilo is turning base to final for runway 4, full stop. Quartz
There's 400 flaps coming up. I even have the wheel fairings on for you guys, so we're extra aerodynamic.
In the grass, Quartz Creek.
Not really. We should have turned a long time ago. Here comes the TWAS again. Up the river we go. Well, actually, this is the lake, isn't it? Up the lake we go. And my plan right now...
Whoop, whoop. Pull up during the rain.
Oh, that was you? Amisham, that was you? Okay. Anyway, I think we did a pretty good job of steering clear of each other. Okay, flaps are up. I'm going to pull back on the torque a little bit here and try to descend.
lining up runway 04, Quartz Creek.
Showing somebody's close to me with the yellow dot there.
6094 kilo is cleared of the taxi and rest off.
So DJ's, this is a secret spot. This is the Devil's Pass is one of the secret spots. Yes, it is. I tell you what, well, maybe what we can do, if nothing else, is just make a little pass, like a left-hand pass, so you can take a look at what the scenery looks like. And I think we'll just go up there and we'll get out of the way of everybody. This is a little bit of a log jam. As you can see, some people just decide to kind of go north up towards Hope and Girdwood, I think. Maybe cut across a little bit, but I'll at least give you a look here. And again, if you guys are not flying tonight, first of all, we miss you, but just go to downwindsim.com and you can download the scenery, and it's set up for X-Plane 12 as well as Microsoft Flight Sim. There's not quite as many custom scenery files in Microsoft Flight Sim as there are in X-Plane, but it still looks really nice. So you can definitely enjoy it later on. That's what these events are meant to be. That, like, if you are busy on a Monday night, come back later on a flight and enjoy it. Send us a picture or two in the Downwind Sim Bush League channel. Share what you've found and your stories. Try to make the next ones first Monday of every month. So right here at this same time, midnight Zulu, We'd love to have you. So you can kind of see here, guys. We're going to come up here, and I think this is our turn right here. That is our turn. We got some traffic ahead, some traffic behind. I don't think we're going to mess with quartz. I think we're just going to kind of overfly it. I may have to turn off this rain. I don't know. It's not totally realistic, but I think I'm going to have to. It should be clear. Why are we raining? Precipitation.
Resurrection River traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa is 5 southeast of the field, Resurrection River. Full stop.
Quartz Creek traffic, pull out a 6094 kilo is clear of the area. This will be my last call. I'm headed to the north.
How about very few clouds? There we go. That'll be close to what it is. That rain was starting to annoy me. We got somebody right off our 9 o'clock here. It looks like, according to the TCAS, the old fish finder. Quartz Creek traffic, Kodiak 816. It's going to be transitioning the area to the north. We're going to stay to the east of the field. We're currently at 1,700. Right. There you go. So that's Quartz Creek right there. Again, another nice little spot. Definitely worth checking out if you have a chance. But again, lots of traffic here, so we'll head up. We'll head up. Target acquired. That's right. We'll head up and see if we can't find Devil's Pass. This is the one I'm not sure. I knew Resurrection River was going to be iffy, but this one here is for sure iffy. So now the other thing we got to do here is we're up. We need to climb because we're going to be up every bit of 3,000 feet here, I believe. 2,000 to 3,000 feet. Let me spin this guy. This is really the only help that we're giving ourselves. We're going to try. Oh, somebody else is going up that little. We're not going to be the first guys in there. That'll be good. Yep, I think this is our exit. By the way, that's Okando, another guy that's undoubtedly streaming tonight. So if you want some entertaining streamers, those are a couple guys. 3 Fox, Okando. Let's see who else is up. I know not right now, but a lot of times Slant Alpha. Oh no, Slant Alpha is doing it as well. Yeah, so we've got Okando, we got Slant Alpha, we got 8033 Foxtrot. Of course, if Downwind Sim were here, he'd be streaming it as well. He does his in VR, so it's kind of a neat perspective. And then I think that's everybody. Yeah, sometimes we're able to get Sparky Pilot in, but she kind of has something going on tonight, so she said she would be flying, but a little bit later on, or joining a little bit later. All right. I think this guy here turned a little too soon. What we're looking for, you guys, is right here where there's the T. That's where we're going. Oopsie. Hello. I don't want that. You're gone. But knowing where it's at and then actually finding it are two different things. And then the third thing is actually being able to land there. So, yeah, we're going to see. It's cool to see somebody else trying to find it, though. And I do feel somewhat like I'm cheating a little bit here. No doubt about that, but
4 Kilo is about 10 miles to the northwest of
but
Quartz Creek, and I'm
primarily
engine out, and,
I'm using this. And
6094 Kilo.
kind of hard to see on this here, but that's what we're using. TWAS. Somebody else is up here too, though, looking around. We're not alone. That's cool. That's really cool. All right. If we're successful, by the way, this is the orientation that we're flying. I mean, this is the runway orientation. So I think this is kind of our, might possibly be our little T in the road. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we still have to go a little further. Maybe around this corner here. I'm going to try to bring some power off. I'd like to get into flaps range because we're going to have to do some maneuvering here. Yeah, this isn't it, is it? I don't think it is. There's a no. There's a little. Oh, sorry, guys. There's a little lake. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey guys, we might have it. We might have it. We might have it. Oh, I think we've got it, you guys. I'm not going to be able to land here, but this is, we're going to do it a low pass. We've got it. Lots of flaps coming in. And we're going to really have to maneuver to get back here because it's tight. But yeah, this is it, you guys. This is it. Let's keep the power in here. This is it, guys. This is it. Almost sure. Yep. Yep. There's the air. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. So we got to figure out a way to get turned around and fly back down that little draw and make our approach. Looks like it opens up a little bit here. We can make a turn. I could just do a little kiss off the hillside, couldn't I? All right, you guys. I'm happy about that. We found it. Can we land? That'll be the kicker. Keep the speed down. Flaps range. Yep, there's the cabin. All right, so the goal is going to be to try to set it down just off of this smaller pond. Betty hates me down here. Betty hates me. I am going to go 2 notches of flaps in here and try to keep it down nice and slow. All right, baby. This is a little wider spot to turn around. That's kind of nice. Okay. Here we go, boys and girls. Nobody over there. Devil's Pass cabin traffic. Kodiak 816 is inbound. Landing to the north. Devil's Cabin. Okay, let's drag it in here nice and slow and easy, guys. Nice and slow. 3rd notch of flaps is out.
Quartz Creek traffic, Louisville 71 Charlie Tango, departing runway 04, VFR north, Quartz Creek.
Looks like a landing strip, right, guys? I think I even put some cones out here to help. Yep, there's my cones.
Gridwood traffic, Sky 9 sponsor X-ray, right, left downwind 02, Gridwood.
Hey, baby. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
Clear the active. We're gonna
Oh, sorry. Don't celebrate quite yet.
Quartz Creek traffic, split this at 1 Charlie Tango, clear, runway 04, straight departure VFR north, last call, Quartz Creek.
All right, let's go to low idle. Clean the flaps up here. Let's set the brake. I want to go wander around a little bit here. I've not done a good job. I actually have created some custom objects here, and I've been meaning to show you guys. Like, they're nothing spectacular, but I'm kind of proud of them because they're my first ever custom scenery objects. Of course, this is downwind sim grass, which is awesome. 3D grass that actually it blows in the wind. How cool is that? We're gonna go up though. Let's take a walk to the cabin. Tell me if you see a bear. So the A-frame cabin is one of the first things I've ever made, and again, it's not exactly HD quality, but there you go. There you go. You've got a cabin, and then this, of course, is the famous sign. So roller coaster, as your older kid says, yeah, man. So anyway, I'm just happy to be able to put some custom assets in these sceneries now. Finally, I've been just borrowing stuff from everybody, but there you go. Everything else is either laminar, or I think this aircraft is open scenery, or yeah, open scenery X. So, but a pretty cool spot, I say, all the way around. And that was a decent landing. That was a decent landing. Thanks, DJ. Okay, so here we are currently, and so we have a choice. We could head up to Hope, or we could head back down to Quartz Creek. I'm sort of wondering now if Quartz is a little bit more open. How'd we do here, by the way? Oh, look at that. 1.05 G, 79 knots. That's almost perfect. I'd like my airspeed to be about 70 when I touch down, but I'll take that. That's 79. It's not bad. 1 G is even better, but I think the gang is kind of given has kind of departed Quartz now, and so yeah, I think Hope is going to be probably Hope or Girdwood is going to be the place that's a little bit busier. So how about we backtrack, kind of come down here, do a quick stop at Quartz, and then we can go up to Hope. This is an airstrip, Summit Lake Seaplane Base, that I've not modeled. I did actually have it modeled in X-Plane 11. We did a seaplane event up here one time, but that's not this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and depart to the south. I think that'll be good. Ah, that makes me happy, guys. You don't even know. Being able to find that makes me happy. All right, condition levers coming back up to high idle. We're going to be in the X-plane mud here, so we got to really give it the beans to get going.
3 miles to the southwest. Going to enter left downwind runway 20 at Girdwood.
I hemmed and hawed on the cones, by the way. I obviously didn't put anything in at Resurrection River, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Are the cones, are they overkill? Should I leave the cones out? Are they all right? I don't know. So we're going to depart back to the south, and we are, yeah, kind of southeast. We're going to hang a right here, southeast, kind of basically back out the same place we came. Devil's Pass cabin traffic. Kodiak is departing to the southeast. Devil's Pass. All right. Flaps are set. Here we go. Just one notch of flaps. This is a 1,500-foot airstrip, so we got plenty of time to get the ball rolling here. Little downhill. There's airspeed. 50, 60, and rotate. Ooh, right at the end. We probably should have went 2 notches, but that's okay. Well, downwind sim, I guess what I would say about this plane now that I've flown it a little bit for about an hour and a half is it feels a little bit more sensitive than the X-Plane 11 version, a little twitchier on the ground, a little bit more pitch sensitive as well. So I don't know if that's just an update to the flight model, blade element theory, or whatever you guys are doing. By the way, Dalwin Sims, big corporate, also he's connected with the X-Plane development team, and he loves to answer all of your questions regarding any problems related to X-Plane 12. Very nice place, Devil's you know what. I agree. Quite a lovely place.
Quartz Creek traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, left downwind, runway 22, Quartz Creek.
So 22 looks like the active runway here. Looks like, or sounds like somebody's coming in. So we're gonna be as we make the turn, actually gonna be kind of lined up for 22.
Quartz Creek traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, left base, runway 22, Quartz Creek.
All right.
Quartz Creek traffic, vertical 8 miles south of the field to enter the 22 left downwind, Quartz Creek.
Oh, am I turning north? Oh, I want to turn.
Quartz Creek traffic, Skyhawk 129.
I want to go this way.
Final runway 22, full stop.
I was not paying attention. I was thinking we're going north up to Hope. The Quartz Creek Kodiak 816 is about 5 to the north inbound. We're going to jump in a traffic pattern for 22. All right, back we go. Back we go. So Quartz Creek is just right there. We basically have it in sight. But we've got somebody that's probably just landing right now. We got somebody else who was just south of the field. So they're kind of coming from this direction. And so, yeah, we're going to get a little closer here. We're going to fly a pattern. That'll allow us a little time to kind of get the airspeed right. Get our altitude right.
Traffic, vertical 5 miles to the south to enter the left downwind 22, Quartz Creek. Quartz Creek traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa clear, runway 22, Quartz Creek.
All right. From a sequencing standpoint, it would be better for us to go in right now, but that's not what you would do in an airstrip like this, because you don't know. There might be somebody in the pattern that doesn't have a radio, and so you just really need to fly the actual traffic pattern here. We can see on TCAS the guy that's coming up here as well, so we still might end up being ahead of him. I love how you get the little bit of exhaust blur right there. That's a cool effect.
5 miles south, gonna be landing runway 15, entering left downwind, line.
Okay, I don't see anybody there. Quartz Creek Kodiak is overflying the field, joining a left-hand downwind 22. Quartz Creek. We're kind of cheating a little bit here.
We're about 3 south to enter the left downwind.
Roger, we're looking for you. Notch of flaps coming out. We're going to keep this tight. Quartz Creek traffic. Kodiak is left down 122. 90, 80, 70. I'm not doing it very well. 90, 80, 70. Should be 90 right now. 80 on the base, 70 on final. Second notch. Quartz Creek, Kodiak, left base, 22.
Quartz Creek, Bear Claw 1, Caravan 208, midfield downwind 22, Quartz Creek.
Hope traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango.
We can just roll right into the final here.
South,
Oh, there's power lines.
football, Hope.
Power lines. Quartz Creek, Kodiak, final 22.
Rolling traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is joining a left downwind, runway 15, 4-stop lolling. Quartz Creek, Bear Claw 1, turning base 22. November 38 Charlie Oscar, about 7 miles.
Kind of had a hard time judging that. It's so bright. We're going to just kind of vacate here. Quartz Creek, Kodiak is clear at 22. So one of the complaints about the new X-Plane 12, this is beta release 4, I think, is just how bright the scenery textures are. And I think they're doing it to try to make the cockpit panels look a little bit better, but at the same time, it sort of has almost oversaturated, or not saturated. That's not the right word. It's made the outside textures, like, it looks pretty good right here. Man, I'm losing my voice. But anyway, it looks a little bit dim. It looks a little bit washed out in the cabin, so it's interesting. Yeah, little power lines there, and those are really there in real life, by the way. You can see the power line markings right there. So, all right, well, I think what we need to do here is head up the Seward Highway and up here to the Turnagain Arm. Make a left, go hit Hope, then we'll go Hope, Girdwood, Whittier, and then we can make our way back, all the way back down to Seward. That's our final leg. So let's do it. Sleazy does it again. Hello. Ah, yeah, this Kodiak. It's good. It's fun. It is fun. Welcome, buddy. I'm losing my voice for some reason here. I'm going to do a quick check. My airport elevation here at Quartz should be 466. How are we doing? Yeah, so we're a little off here, so I'm going to use that to adjust my barrel. 466, so like right about there. So 2993. I think, honestly, we could probably just depart back to the north, so... I absolutely love hearing all this radio chatter. I don't know about you guys, but it's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna... Nope. Sorry about that, traffic. I'll owe you one. Yeah, that was me not paying attention. And Quartz Creek traffic, Kodiak is departing to the north. I did not hear him, guys. But I,
Does the Devil's Lake cabin have scenery or anything?
416 Alpha X-ray is now turning.
yeah, it should have a cabin and a static aircraft.
Okay, I must be in the wrong place
I
then.
have a number for you to call.
Dang it. Power set. Here we go. Scotty, what's up, man? Where's my custom sound? There he is. The junior first officer must have been playing with his trucks or something. All right, away we go. Scotty, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Oh. Is my mic hot here somehow? Is that me? Okay, it's not me. Somebody's got a hot mic. There we go. Fixie, I'll be looking for you on the TCAS. I'll let you know if you're in the right spot or not. Oh, Steve PHL just posted a badass picture. Oh, I hope I... Look at that picture. Wow. Wow. That is awesome, Steve. Thank you so much. I have not taken pictures. Why am I not taking pictures? What's wrong with me? I should have been taking pictures of the Devil's Lake cabin and all that stuff. Dang it. Stupid. Oh, well.
Quartz Creek traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa taking runway 4 for a left downwind departure, Quartz Creek.
Sometimes I just get too busy flying and I forget about all the other stuff, like not taking off in front of somebody who's already taken off, you know, that kind of stuff. Just minor things. There's our turn. That's how we get there. I don't see Fixie there. Or was he at Resurrection? No, he was calling Devil's Pass. I bet this is a really, really nice highway to drive. Ooh, I still have I keep doing this. My Discord stream going as well. All right, we don't need to be in a hurry here.
Traffic 416 Alpha X-ray. Runway 17. Just a heads up, there's a push on the runway. Microsoft Flight 6 at kind of a single point.
Uh-oh. Got some... Need to call the weed and pest guys. We'll have the weed and pest guys up there in the morning.
Traffic,
I'll take it off.
traffic Willis 713, take off, calling traffic. I'm over.
Oh, this is so much fun, you guys. Again, appreciate you coming out to the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In event number 46. So that means for 46 months. 46 Mondays we've been doing this. We are closing in on the end of 4 years. Just awesome. Yeah, DJ, it does. It takes more concentration really than I have. I shouldn't be trying to do both things at the same time, but that's okay. It's also fun. Iowa Scotsman, you just work too hard. That's the plain and honest truth, man. You are the employee of the month. Every month. Look at that. I bet there's some good fishing down there. Ron, what do you think? Ron, pack your fishing pole. I know you're coming Wyoming way. Pack your fishing pole. The fishing right now is awesome in Wyoming. Get a one-day pass. It's cheap for out-of-state guy. Go catch some of those some of those Black Hills trout. Yeah, DJ, it's awesome. So, Scotty, I'm doing well, man. I'm sorry I kind of missed out on your welcome here, but it's fantastic to see you. It's been a good stretch. It's been a good break. It's been like almost the perfect mix of having some downtime as well as just having little things to do almost every day to kind of keep you from just turning into a complete and total slug. You know how that goes. No, our state does a really nice job actually of encouraging out-of-state people to fish and hunt. Hunting licenses are going to be a little bit more expensive, but a one-day fishing license is not that much. And we have a lot of public access. It's different from almost any other place I've ever been in terms of public access. In 15 minutes, you can be out in the middle of the mountains all by yourself and not see anybody else the entire day. Have the entire river to yourself. It's awesome. All right, so there's our next lake. Actually, I think it's a part of a sound. Yeah, it's the this is the big arm here that's just south. I mean, Anchorage is just up here. We're only about 30 miles south of Anchorage. So we're gonna pop out here, hang a left, and see if we can make our way into Hope. Yeah, so here's this is us. We're actually coming out kind of right here, and then we're gonna just turn left. Yeah, I've not really ever fished up that way, but there's some awesome country. I've been up there quite a few times, and there's some pretty awesome country up there. Sorry, I'm not able to connect with you. That would be that'd be phenomenal. But I got it. Did I make these? These are, yes, Steve-O, these are my own. So I've done the auto ortho thing for pretty much the rest of the world, but I had enough of these already made that the auto ortho, actually some of it was even worse, even though it was better zoom level. It had a bunch of clouds in it, so yeah, I use viewfinder, and it's worked really well up here. So yeah, love it. Actually, Steve, I love it. It's working much better than I even thought. I think you lose a little bit of performance, but like, it's allowed me to fly worldwide. I mean, if you combine it with Global Forests and X-World, you have something that looks very, very comparable to Microsoft Flight Sim, but you get all the benefits of everything that X-Plane has. So yeah, very, very much a fan of it. I kind of detailed a couple things that were a little bit of a drawback, I guess, a couple streams ago. Kind of summarizing it, like the one thing I don't like is you have to run auto ortho. Once you have it installed, you have to run it first before you can run X-Plane, because it points your scenery toward auto ortho, and so you'll get an error. It'll say it can't find the scenery, it can't load the scenery or whatever, and it won't, like, you will not be able to open X-Plane, and I've not found a way to be able to toggle that off. So that's one drawback. And then the other drawback, I think, is just like not having control of what imagery source is being used. So like I say, up here especially, like some of these places were just absolutely covered in clouds because they were using a different imagery source than I have right here. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of local control on that. Expect it to take a long time. There is, even though it streams the scenery, there are some initial downloads that you have to do, and that does take a fair amount of time depending on which region you're downloading. But that's to be expected. But there's also just a kind of a lack of like documentation, and
Hope traffic, Wilkes 71 Charlie
it's
Tango. I'm joining right downwind for runway 17 via
all right.
Park. Last call, Hope.
So they're landing 17. Okay, 17. So I guess I just wish there's a little bit more documentation, a little bit more control of specifically what you can turn on and off. And I would love the ability, like for tonight, it makes no sense to have auto ortho on because I'm not using it anywhere. And so I'm sacrificing some frames for no gain. But
Hope traffic departing downwind
boy,
17. I have inbound traffic in sight.
Data
Maintain head.
subscribing.
we are getting to the spot where there's a lot of people.
Everything's clear, Hope.
DJ Mystery, thank you, man. That's awesome. Thanks for the tier 1 ascription. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, I think we're going to go in here anyway. What the heck? Let's go in. We'll get to Hope. And we just have 2 more spots. We've got Girdwood and Whittier. Whittier's kind of cool. I'm going to show you some stuff in Whittier that's I think pretty neat. But I'll hold off on that a little bit.
Hope traffic, Wilkes 71 Charlie Tango. I see traffic inbound. I'm turning eastbound at 3000, and I see additional traffic. I'm going to maintain 3000 in the middle of the river here. Hope.
Okay, I'm kind of trying to Hope traffic, Kodiak 816 at 1,700. We're going to actually head up to the north side of the lake here to let the traffic clear. Let those guys kind of. Okay, so we're going to jump. Hope's over there. We're going to.
Found me on the Devil's Lake cabin. I couldn't find it.
Ah, man. It's third. You turn at the third tree, and you look for the pointy rock, and you fly a 174 heading for 6 miles after that pointy rock.
The pointy rock. I turned at the rounded rock.
Yeah, it happens. All right, I think we're clear of everybody here, so we're going to turn inbound.
Here at Hope. Awesome.
Defective Crayon, we need your ATC services at Hope. Hope traffic, Kodiak 816 is north of the field. We're turning inbound. Hope. Hope's in there. There it is, right there. Hope is right there. So we're just going to jump into pattern. Let's get slowed down. And I need to confirm. I shouldn't just assume that it's left-hand pattern. I'm looking at my sectional right now. Yes, left-hand pattern 17. Left-hand pattern 17. Airport elevation is 194 feet, so we're a little low right now. Let's try to stay about 1,200. Really haven't flown a standard pattern all night long, have we? So I forgot with with this plane, I kind of forgot how stiff and rigid the undercarriage is. Like there's not a lot of flex, and so when you land, it feels really very kind of blocky, and it's very tough to kind of have that soft, buttery landing. And so and that's okay. From what I've understood, like that's not the point. That's not what this plane is all about. All right. Hope traffic Kodiak is on the left upwind 17. Hope traffic.
Course traffic, Super Canuck, 0 Tango 0, departing VFR to the north, last call, course.
All right. So there's a couple guys down on the ground right now. I think there might be somebody on final if I was listening correctly. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, we're a little bit low again. We're going to try to fly a crosswind and a downwind and get ourselves lined up properly here. Hey, Turnerburns here. What is going on? What is going on? Great to see you. Welcome to Alaska. Oh, very nice. Heading to Anchorage. Cool. Hope traffic Kodiak is left crosswind 19.
Kodiak traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango, about 7 miles to the southwest, inbound full south Girdwood.
Throw a notch of flaps here. We're in flaps range. So here we go. Let's see if we can hit it 90, 80, 70. One time today. Hope traffic Kodiak, a left downwind 17. Hope. I think that's a static aircraft, but I do think I saw one other aircraft down there, so we're gonna just keep our ears on and try to listen.
Hey, Bush team, if you guys want to do some services, Anchorage, so.
Oh yeah. Hope traffic Kodiak 816 left base to final 17. Hope. That's cool. That's a stall horn. And missed it. I missed it. Can I salvage it? Can I salvage it? Oh, that was ugly. I know. Alright. Hope traffic Kodiak's going around. Stay in the pattern. Let's do that again. Guys, that was not good. Up to 12. Go one notch of flaps here. We can do better. We can do better. Hope traffic Kodiak left crosswind 19er. Or 17. 17. That's probably my problem. Maybe I was looking at 19er instead of 17. I wonder. Windy, I wonder. Alright, we're up. Maybe a little high, but that's okay. It's a little freaky with this mountain here. Like, you want to keep it tight.
Kodiak traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango, 3 miles to the south.
Configure further away for the lineup. Yeah, extend that downwind just a little bit. I agree with you. I agree with you. Alright. I'm too fast now. I can't ripping my flaps off here. Hope traffic Kodiak is left downwind 17. There we go. Now we're back into flaps range. Here comes flaps 2.
Kodiak traffic, We'll just have one Cherry Tango. I'm going to join the right downwind.
We're a bit high.
420, Goodwood.
I'll take this out a little closer to the shoreline this time, guys. And I got to do a better job of just not losing sight of the airfield. Hope traffic, Kodiak 816 left base 17. Okay, Betty. Yeah, just not flying the patterns very well today. Hope traffic, Kodiak is final 17. Is this any better? A little bit. My airspeeds were not great. Just got to practice more. Bummer. It means I'm going to have to fly this plane more. That's terrible. Terrible problem to have. All right, over the trees, through the woods. Power set here. Power all the way down. A little floaty. There's a friend. I think this side's a little flatter. Yep. Hope traffic, Kodiak is clear of 17. Well, all right. A little extra pattern work there, but that's okay. All right. Well, hey, shout out to the Anchorage ARTCC for giving us some love up here. Anchorage approach going. Nice. Who is it? Ian. Oh, hey. Heck yeah, Ian. Good deal. Good deal. How'd I do? Let's take a look, by the way. How'd we do up at this was Devil's Lake or Devil's Pass 1.05. Back down here at Ports, that was pretty good. 0.98. That -6, I think that's must be a bounce or so. Yeah, there we go. This is the right one right here. Oh gosh. 5.78 G's. Yeah, that was the the bounce. Okay, that wasn't so good. Again, look at my pattern. Kind of overshot it. It was not good. I hurried myself there because I was trying to get in. I was trying to sequence myself. Let's see, how did I do? This second pattern was a little better. The old kidney bean pattern. And 4.09, yeah. The airspeed, though, is pretty good. 73 knots. That's about where I want it to be, but I just kind of... I was holding it off a little too high up, I think. So... All right, well, let's make our plans here for the next leg. We're here at Hope, and we're going to be heading over to Girdwood, so we just need to get head back north, get back on the arm here, past Bird Point, and then we should see what we've got here at Girdwood. Let's just double check right now. Left-hand patterns to runway 2. It looks like you land north. Land to the north, okay. And then Whittier, yeah, we're just kind of almost getting to the end of it tonight. Appreciate you guys being here, and hope you enjoyed.
Hope traffic, Super Cub, Forest Papa's over the lake, just east of the field. We're going to enter a left base for runway 17, Hope.
All right, so he's 17. Somebody is down there. I don't want to get in the way like I did last time. I wonder how our weather is. Let's check our weather. I'd love to be able to go back to live weather if we could. Let's see what it looks like. Give it a minute. Hope traffic. Kodiak's going to be on the back taxi 17. I really should have the engine inlet bypass turned on right now since we're in the dirt. It's supposed to help keep stuff from getting sucked up in there, but turn and burn it is. It is first Monday of every month. We're gonna get down here, kind of get ourselves in a spot down here. I don't want to be in anybody's way if they're ready to go, but if not, then I think I'm going to rock and roll.
Traffic Cessna 514 Delta Victor. So back taxi, and we're going to be along the western edge of 17, sorry, eastern edge of 17, back taxiing at Hope.
All right, good deal. Hope I see those guys coming up. Sounds good.
Traffic, Super Cub 0 Tango Sierra on our left downwind for Hope traffic, going forward about the left base for 17 Hope.
All right, very good. So we got Whiskey Papa coming in. We'll let him come in. We've got a couple guys that are doing the back taxi. Let's get all judgy. Good Fixins is on final here, or on base, I should say. Let's get all judgy. Oh wait. Yeah, he should be turning in here somewhere. I don't see him yet.
Traffic, going forward, Papa turning final for 17 Hope.
All right, somebody popping in here as well. That's cool. All right, where are you?
Traffic, Steakhouse 129 Alpha Papa, departing the area to the north line.
Not looking the wrong way, am I? No, I don't think so. Might be a little bit of a delay here, I guess. We'll see. Where are you, Fixie? No, not seeing him. Hey, Malcolm. Rate the Thranda. I would give it. I think I'm giving it probably an A minus, like a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. It's good. It's really good. It was the first aircraft that I bought for X-Plane, and was really happy. That was X-Plane 11. Really happy when I saw it updated for X-Plane. Oh, there he comes. For X-Plane 12. Here we go. We're going to be judgy. Fixie. Super Cub. Here we come. Yep, there's not much I don't like about it, honestly. Whoa. Oh, yeah, got the tail down first. No ground loop. No loopy. Look at that. That was nice. Mr. Fixie.
Going forward, about to clear the runway. We're going to taxi back in the grass to 17.
Hope Traffic Kodiak is departing 17. Nice landing there, Fixie. Away we go. Takeoff power set. There's 60. There's 70. Looks like Ocando and his crew are kind of flying the opposite direction, which is cool. Hope Traffic Kodiak 816 is going to be left-hand downwind departure northbound. Hope Traffic. Try to stay off the mountain here.
Bravo Charlie, take runway 17, we'll be making a left crosswind back to the northeast.
Zenith. That's a good choice for tonight's flight. Beautiful little tricycle gear. Very, very stole capable. Nice choice on the Zenith. It's one I don't have. All right, Hope. That was fun. That was a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic.
Kodiak traffic, Wilbur 71 Charlie Tango, attacking back runway 20.
This King Cub mods. Oh, you weren't in Super Cub. You're in the King Cub. Yeah. Really got tippy tap the pedals. I have downloaded it. I saw you guys shared that, so I've got it downloaded, but I didn't have time to install. So, but I do think that's going to be pretty cool.
Husky 7 Troop 1 November Echo is taking off runway 17 for left downwind departure to the north.
All right. Should have taken a little break there after that. It's been about another hour. I always try to take a stretch about every hour, you guys. I kind of been having too much fun here. I lose track of time. Oh, let's see. Holy cow. So let me just recap here now that I've had a chance to catch my breath. DJ Mystery, thank you again for that Tier 1 description. Noisy Kid, EXT, appreciate the follow. Chris, H0184, welcome to the club as well. Nice to have you as a part of the flight crew. Sparky Pilot, Haley, thanks for 8 months. You're awesome. Can't wait for tomorrow. Steve, 09er, also would like to thank you for 15 months, dude. 15 months. That's awesome. Then DJ Mystery, thanks for the Tier 1 gifted ascription to our friend Cargo Fire. I don't know if I said thanks for that, but I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Again, thank you guys. It's so much fun to fly along with friends. These events are fun to be sure, but they're even more fun when you guys are tagging along. All right, Girdwood is right around this corner here. And I'm not normally as disconnected with the chat as I am tonight, but this has been a total hand fly deal, and so I know I've missed some things, and I'm sorry if that's happened. If I didn't say hi, didn't welcome you, didn't say thanks for bits or subscriptions or all that stuff, thank you. It really truly means a lot to me, so thank you. Okay. Panagon, I think, also did a gifted, Panagon, a gifted Tier 1 description to Shusey. We had Styles TV 22. I don't think I said welcome to you, Styles. Wildcat Mike and Schwapping Mags also pushed the follow button. Good to have you guys as a part of Flight Crew. And welcome. Yeah, my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. We do this kind of stuff normally on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but the first Monday of every month we do something called the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. That's what we're part of right now. All right. Again, I'm going to take a peek here at Girdwood. It's runway 2. This looks like what we have to do. Left-hand pattern to runway 2. So now let's start to listen. If we're lucky, we might be able to jump in a left base for runway 2, but I do think there's some folks down there. So what we may end up doing, well, we're going to actually be flying up the valley a little bit. So looks like this is going to be another one where we fly complete pattern here. This is ATC VAT Sim. That is correct. And actually not even ATC right now. This is just all Unicom traffic. Just the pilots talking to each other. We must have 15 or 20 bush pilots up here. I don't even know. Anybody have a count? All these little blips. Although some people went up to Anchorage, which was cool. But I think we must have had... Hey, I think that's Sparky Pilot. Awesome. What did we have? I'm trying to find the... Well, we still have 9 people in the in the voice channel. So, is this our turn? I think this is our turn, you guys. Yeah, this is our turn. Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is about 3 miles south of the field. We're going to enter a left pattern runway 2, Girdwood. Girdwood elevation 164 feet. Now this airstrip, of all of the ones that we have, this is the one that has kind of the most like town around it. It's very unbush airstrip-ish, but definitely a cool little spot, I think. Like, look, just going up this draw is like, wow. You can understand why this is the approach, although you probably could approach it the other way, because I do think you have room, but like this is the easier of the approaches, and it does look like it's our wind. Well, our wind's calm right now, and I have put live weather back on, so okay, let's see if we can make a good pattern here this time. One time here, breaker 19. That's right. Yep. So turn and burn. We just use Unicom 122.8 for most of these Bush League backcountry fly-ins because we're usually in a spot where we're just so remote that there's no towered fields. Now every once in a while, like when we fly into Idaho, sometimes we'll depart, Boise or something like that. So, I mean, there are times when we will have some towered airfields that we have to communicate with ATC, but not often. All right, there you go, guys. That's where we're heading. First notch of flaps coming.
Traffic, will go 71 Charlie Tango, 8 miles to the west, inbound full stop Whittier.
Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is left crosswind runway 2. Why am I not duplicating the airport calls, you might ask? Because I'm being kind of negligent. All right, that looks good. I don't see anybody down there. Got the place to ourselves. Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is left downwind runway 2. Girdwood. Okay. Looking for a little better pattern here, if we could. I want to keep it fairly tight if I'm also able to. But yeah, you can see the town over there. This is a much more populated area. Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is left base runway 2. Girdwood.
Girdwood traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa is 10 south of the field, Girdwood.
10 south. All right, so he's coming in. We'll just keep the turn going. We're going to overshoot it a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, power got a little low here. Girdwood, Kodiak on final runway 2. Girdwood. Around we go. Yeah, yet again. Really hard in the sim to keep a visual reference of your field, I think, anyway. Unless you have... I do better when I have my track IR on. I just haven't re-downloaded my track IR or reinstalled my track IR for a while. Oh boy, huge scenery discrepancy. Wow. Elevation. Wow, that was crazy. I did not... Whoa. Man, I did not see that. When I was working on this airport, I did not notice that. Holy cow. I wonder if I have a little tile loading issue here. Wow, that was Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is clear of runway 2. Girdwood. All right, let's set this. Again, we'll kind of come back to a low idle. Let's hop out. Let's go take a look at that.
Whittier traffic. Well, the 7-1 Charlie Tango. I'm about 3.5 miles to the south. Or 3.5 miles to the west.
Yeah, that's just a glitch right there. I don't... something didn't load in correctly right there is what's happened. So, all right, well, you know what? So be it. We're just going to have to pretend there's a 50-foot hill to negotiate, because we're going to be departing here back to the south. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. All right, well, hey, here we go again. Welcome to Girdwood. Yep, phenomenal place. I tell you what, beautiful, beautiful. The other thing I forgot to tell you about is I do have another custom scenery object that I've made. How could I forget the fuel cans here? Yeah, so little Wabe Dragon Juice. These are fuel cans that I've successfully placed in all of our bush locations, just in case you end up a little bit low on fuel. You know, you never know. You may need something, spare parts and stuff like that.
On the south shore of the lake, following 514 Delta Victor, and we've got the other traffic in sight.
All right, we got a posse. We got a convoy coming in here, so this will be good. Let's do this. We're gonna hop out.
Girdwood traffic, ZS0 Bravo Charlie. I'm gonna make a overhead entry to the left-hand downwind to runway 02 at Girdwood, and I'll follow the other incoming traffic.
Let's do some plane spotting. I am going to take a quick break and stretch, and then we'll let everybody get on the ground, and we'll head to Whittier. See you in a couple.
Girdwood traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's over the North Shore, and about a 2 to 3 mile final runway to Girdwood. Whittier traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango. I'm on a right downwind for runway 22 Whittier, full stop.
Girdwood traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Pop is going to join the conga line. Will be number 4, Girdwood.
Traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, left base with final runway 22 Whittier, full stop.
Girdwood traffic, 14 is Papa over the North Shore. On final for runway 03, we got the landing traffic in sight, Girdwood.
Whittier traffic, 71 Charlie Tango, Wilga, I'm clear. Going to Whittier. Girdwood traffic, CSO Bravo Charlie's on the left-hand downwind for runway 02, Girdwood. Have the incoming traffic in sight.
Girdwood traffic, 114 is Papa short final for runway 02, Girdwood.
Whittier traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, I'm gonna Wilkes traffic. What is traffic? Wilkes 71 Charlie Tango.
How are they doing, guys? I see somebody came in here.
Runway. That's runway 04 here at Wing.
How's my fuel situation? I had 4 hours of fuel to start. Oh yeah, we're still in pretty good shape. We're still in pretty good shape. So I can just see on the TCAS here, it looks like we have 3 planes that are working the pattern. Another one that's on the ground next to us here.
Crossing the overhead airport, joining lift downwind runway 02. Kodiak traffic.
That sounded cool. Here comes somebody. I love when we get some people from outside the U.S. to come join us on the Bush League fly-ins. That's awesome. Hey, well done. Whoever that was, that Fixie again with his Super Cub. Hey.
November 501 November, lift downwind runway 02. Kodiak traffic.
He's coming to Girdwood. Nice.
Left base runway 02, Girdwood.
Awesome.
Traffic, force pop clear the runway.
That was Whiskey Papa. Nice. So there is a new mod for the Laminar Piper Super Cub, which is already a really good airplane, but this is I'm trying to find the link here. Looks really cool. That's what Fixie's flying. I think that's what Steve PHL is flying. Is that Eric that's coming in? Our friend from Norway? That might be. I haven't heard. Next flight, San Jose. All right. Oh, that's not Eric. It's going to be compatible with the rep pack for the Super Cub too. All right, Malcolm, I'm making a note right here. SJC. Any particular airplane or like place you want me to come from? There's a lot of things we can do at San Jose, right? There is a good X-Plane 12 freeware scenery K. I'll check it out. Thanks, Malcolm. That was a very nice landing. I got a feeling that's not a tail dragger. It just renders as a tail dragger. Nice job. Nice job, though. Good. All right. Well, I didn't know if you wanted, Malcolm, if you wanted kind of a GA feel, or if you were looking for more of a jet helicopter. I mean, let me know. Think about it. Here comes the last traffic. Hope traffic. We see the arriving traffic on final here. As soon as he clears, we're gonna back taxi for departure. You got rain in your sim. Well, maybe I'm about to get it. I had it early, then I went out of real weather, and then I came back in, and I don't have it now, so I don't know what's going on.
Girdwood traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, short final runway
Oh, wait a second.
02, Girdwood.
Nope, I lied. Real weather. Okay. I just changed it to severe clear. Yep, there we go. Well, we can do a little bit of...
Girdwood traffic, Sierra Bravo, Charlie, clear of the active, Girdwood.
Oh, I'm in beta range here for some reason. There we go. Weird. Hey, Girdwood traffic. Kodiak is on the back taxi runway 2. They're playing departure to the south. I guess it'd be runway 35. No. How about runway 20? I don't know what I'm doing.
Skyhawk 129, Girdwood traffic, Skyhawk 129, up and clear, runway 02, Girdwood.
Yeah, I've got something funky.
Taxi out to runway 2 for VFR southbound, left downwind departure at Kirkwood.
And traffic heading to runway 2. We'll try to get out of your way here.
First Creek traffic, Husky 71 November Echo is following the road from the north, inbound to land runway 22, First Creek.
All right. Hey, Girdwood, Kodiak is on the roll 20 southbound. Okay, I think I just stepped on somebody. Sorry, Smitty. I think I just stepped on you, buddy. All right. 50, 60, and rotate. And we got to clear the hump here.
Girdwood traffic, force pump across the runway, then taxi down to runway 02, Girdwood.
At Girdwood traffic, Kodiak is climbing 900 and on our way out of there southbound.
Girdwood traffic, force pump clear the runway, Girdwood.
Kirkwood traffic set to 514 altitude departing runway 2 to the left downwind VFR southbound Kirkwood.
I feel like everybody's radio call is way better than mine right now, or whatever. There was somebody landing just as I announced that. Oops. That would.
Girdwood traffic, Sierra Bravo Charlie, taxiing to runway 02, Girdwood.
That would be the second runway in a row that I've jumped out in front of somebody. So, yeah, you know what?
Girdwood traffic, Skyhawk 129, Alpha Papa, taxiing to runway 02, Girdwood.
I'm sorry about that, whoever that was.
Creek traffic, Husky 71 November Echo is on a 2-mile final for runway 22, Forge Creek.
Okay, well, over torquing a little bit here. Let's pull back the power slightly. And there we go. Take out power set. Flaps are cleaned up. We'll be on our way to Whittier. We hit the ground at Whittier, and then one more stop. We go all the way back down to Seward to finish things out.
Kirkwood traffic set to 514 to clear the runway. We're on the left crosswind, entering left downwind VFR to the south Kirkwood.
Girdwood traffic, 114 Papa, departing runway 02, left downwind departure to the south.
Scarebus, thank you very much. My Discord link is coming up expired. Oh, thanks for telling me that. Scarebus, I know why that is. I will remedy that here just 1 second. I appreciate that, though. It was a lot of fun to work up here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get a new. I got to get a new link. All right, let's.
Girdwood traffic, Sierra Bravo Charlie, taking off runway 02, left downwind departure to the south.
Oh boy, this is. Oh boy, Scarebus, I'm so sorry. It looks like I'm gonna have to. Ah, boy. Alright, I'm going to have to mess with this because it looks like there's some new requirements for creating a link. But so very sorry about that. I'll just reach out to you just individually and send you a link when I get all buttoned up here. So thanks for letting me know that, though. It is a little nautical today. There's no doubt about that.
Part of the area to the south over the lake or with
Hope I'm on the right track now. I kind of stopped paying attention. Where's my sectional? Yeah, I need to head this way. I need to head towards this smaller lake off our 11 o'clock. And, okay, so here's kind of the cool thing about Whittier is you'll notice, well, maybe you won't, but there is a railroad that runs through this area. And there's a couple different places, as I understand it, where it actually tunnels through the mountain. It's and Whittier is one of those places. Let me see if I can pull up the sectional and show you what I'm talking about here. If you look up Whittier, yeah, so right in here, guys, this, like, part of this stretch is actually tunneled out, and there's like a little spot where the train goes, and then there's a little spot where the highway goes, but it's like a one lane deal. So like you have to pull up and park, and one person goes through, and then I don't know how they signal, and then the one person goes the other way. And anyway, kind of unique, but yeah. Oh, hey, Defective Crayon was up there. Yeah, how cool was it? I mean, it looks pretty interesting, but it was probably kind of a pain in the neck to drive there. How do you get in? I mean, how do you get through the tunnel? Is there like a signal, a traffic light or something? Scarebus driver drew through it also. The traffic direction changes every 15 minutes. Oh, I got you. Oh, hey, flight level Riz, welcome. Good to see you again. Hello, boys. Hello, Jet. Hello, Finn. Mama wants to went to bed. You're coming down to hang out with me. So I'll see if I can show this to you here. It doesn't look great in the sim, but it looks okay. So yeah, like right in here is like one tunnel. But then the other tunnel is yeah, right in there, and it goes underneath, and on the other side is Whittier. The train runs one way in the morning and back out in the afternoon. Oh, okay. So you share the tunnel with the train also. I see. That's interesting. Whittier traffic. Kodiak 816 is coming around the pass here at 1,500. We're going to overfly the field. So there you have it, guys. And I believe this is I don't know if it's a one-way in or one-way out, but I'm going to land from the sea back toward the land here. Let's see. I think it's, oh man, it's hard to see. Maybe this isn't the right. I think this is actually. I don't know. We'll see if we can see it. This may not be the right spot. Might have to go a little further. Nope, I'm right at it here. Whittier traffic. Kodiak is approaching the field. We're northbound. We're going to fly a left-hand traffic pattern landing. Let's call that runway 20. Whittier. Okay, so there's our field. You can kind of see. Maybe. I'm not sinking that bad. I don't know if you can see it, but it's carved out right there. And it kind of has like a little peninsula. So I'm going to land. It's uphill if I land the other way. So if I'm on the downwind right now, come back and land that way. Let's try not to hit the cruise liner, huh? What do you say? This is not going to be your standard pattern. I'm just going to kind of take it out here, hang a 180. We'll do a little wing wave over the cruise ship. People are having fun down there. Whittier traffic, Kodiak 816 is inbound runway 20, Whittier. If it's not 20, guys, please let me know. I'm alright. I am right at the edge of stall speed. I'll admit that. It's rainy. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, at least I get to turn to go right into the sun also. That'll be fun. Oh, hey, that was actually one of my better rollouts. Go figure. I need a booster seat with this panel here. Alright, here we go. Don't miss short. Don't miss short. It's like that island green when you're golfing. Don't miss short. Going into Papua New Guinea. Don't miss short. Oh, I flunked that down in a big way. Ooh. Doofa doofa. Definitely have to. I've got to work on my. Got to work on my my flare on this plane. Whittier traffic, Kodiak 816 is clear of 20. Now we're just going to basically flip it around to get the heck out of here. But before we do that, coming around the mountain when she comes. Oh, I can show you, I guess. It looks, it gives you the idea. Like, it's not perfect, but so there's the tunnel. So, like, it's my understanding that you kind of, like, this is where you hang out until it's time for you to go that way. But yeah, I guess they just decided it was going to be cheaper and easier to go through the mountain than go around it. So there you go. But that's what you get in X-Plane 12. That's as good as they can give you. Still kind of cool. All right, well, it's time for our final leg, you guys. It's been a good flight. Now it's just time to get ourselves out of here. 44 miles on a 193 heading, and I think I'm going to try to kind of come back down through this little railroad pass here, kind of back over the top of Lawing. That way we don't have to get too high. Otherwise, we've got to go kind of all the way out and around here, which I guess we could. I mean, through Port Nelly 1 and down Kings Bay, up this way if we wanted to, but I actually think we'll just kind of come back through here. This will be fine, and hopefully we can keep it low enough to keep it VFR. It still is showing VFR down here. Overcast 7, overcast at 70, 2981. Yeah, I think that's going to be doable, but it's just rainier than all get out right here, so probably time for us to beat feet, get out of Dodge, as they say. Yeah, Whittier traffic, Kodiak 816 is departing back to the north. Will be a left-hand downwind departure southbound, Whittier. I'm going to do a short field departure, so we'll do 2 notches of flaps here.
514 Delta Victor's over the east end of the lake, turning northbound. We're going to join a left downwind for the southbound runway 22 at Whittier.
22. All right, good deal. Right there, just feels a little twitchier than X-Plane 11 as far as the taxi. There's 2 notches of flaps. We're rolling it.
Traffic, Super Cub, Oklahoma Purvis, come up, following 514 Delta Victor. We're at the east end of the lake.
runway 22, Whittier.
Okay. Now, Whittier traffic, Kodiak is entering left-hand downwind departure 22, or heading northbound, climbing through 900. It's hard to see with this rain. So we'll head back over Portage Pass as well. Try to stay out of the way.
Bravo Charlie, about 5 miles to the west, looking to enter left down.
All right, field's over there. These guys are popping up in yellow on my TCAS because I believe that means they're really close. But I think as long as we stay over to the right, we'll be just fine. Now, Whittier traffic, Kodiak, we're hugging the right-hand side of Portage Pass, departing the area, back southbound, climbing 2000. Love it. So we're going to head up here back to the lake and back to this little spot here, guys. So it wasn't so rainy, maybe we'd be able to see some of these dudes, but just not to be. That's okay.
Whittier traffic, Cessna 514 up, bridges left base to final down runway 22, Whittier.
Over torquing a little bit. Let's not do that. I don't want to blow the engine up.
Whittier traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa's left midfield downwind for 22. We get the
Oh, I know why. It's not exactly icing conditions here. Is that what it's telling me here? Flap overspeed. Oh, wait. Oh, geez. I had one notch of flaps out. I forgot I departed flaps 2. And I oversped the flaps. Yeah, the maintenance guy's not going to be happy with me when we get on the ground. Sorry about that, maintenance guy. Yesterday, or Saturday, it was my landing lights I left extended and not retracted in the MU2. That was an expensive repair bill, by the way. Okay, we're out of here.
Whittier traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa, turning final for 22. Whittier.
Whittier traffic, 514 up, clear on the north side, Whittier.
Whittier traffic, Comanche 6229 or Papa. It's midfield left hand downwind for 22 for 6229 or Papa.
So I'm only noticing I've got guys here just because of the TCAS. So we're going to try to get well clear of them before we make our turn, because we definitely are not seeing these guys visually here. I am guessing that this is not VFR legal right here. I don't know. I know there's rules with being able to see above, below, and to your left and to your right, but I'm guessing that because of all the rain, we would be filing IFR. We're making our turn here, and maybe it'll, I mean, according to my weather map here, the precipitation should lessen the closer we get to Seward. Man, does that look beautiful or what? Holy cow, that is so awesome. Alright, I'm going to get one. I haven't done my usual screenshot like I always do. We got to get this one here. This is just so green and beautiful.
Bravo Charlie, for 1 mile to the southwest, eastbound land, runway 22, Whittier.
Whittier traffic, Comanche 6229 or Papa is turning base to final. Whittier.
I do enjoy this airplane. I know it's kind of an ugly duckling, especially when you have the cargo pod on it. But it's a lot like the Caravan in that regard, right? The Caravan's not the sexiest looking airplane because it's just built for utility, right? It's built to haul. But I do have fun getting this plane in and out of tight spots. I feel good about like And our landing rate is not going to look great, but so be it. We were able to get down on the ground at Resurrection River and Devil's Pass Cabin, which was a lot of fun. And those are, again, fairly short strips. I think Resurrection Cabin's only about 1,000, and Devil's Pass is about 1,500. So, you know, not really short, but definitely not one where you can, you can't be messing around. It is sexy with floats. VFR pilots say, "What rain?" That's right. It does look nice with floats. I do have an amphib version of this. We should bust out, try. But man, I tell you what, again, what a place to fly. The sim has a little bit of a hard time because it's difficult to get high quality ortho photos up here, and the tiles get really stretched out. So you're going to find like that scenery anomaly that we had in the last airport. You're going to see that. That's going to happen, but you're also going to get shots like this with the glacier coming down to the lake, and yeah.
Clear traffic, quarter 2 Whiskey Tango, we're 10 miles to the southwest, inbound for full stop Whittier.
Yeah. What a unique place to fly. A unique breed of airmen and women who make a living up here for sure. Technically, I think we're a little bit westbound here, so I should probably be at 4,500 or 2,500. I am also seeing some blips on the screen there, so I know I've got people around me. We're just going to try to stay to the right-hand side.
Crossing from north to south, checking out the field.
Here comes our rain again. Oh well. It does look like Sparky Pilot has fired up the stream, by the way, if you are looking for somebody else. If you're looking for somebody else to have in a tab opened up, she's a real world pilot, and she actually had kind of a big week. Had a release of the Cessna Skycatcher, the 165, which is the aircraft that she flies in real life, that she's rated in. But the Cockspur developers actually reached out to her, and she helped them modify and kind of fine-tune it. So that's pretty awesome. But anyway, she's very, very informative, educational, and a couple of really cute kitties fly along as her co-pilots as well.
Runway 16 towards full stop.
Okay, I think we're on the right track here. Yeah, we're just going to kind of come back out. Might be over speeding, over torquing. Yeah, going a little too fast. Boy, the wind or the sun is tough right now, boys. Doggone it. It is tough. The visibility is no bueno. I don't think we've... Are we coming out where we think we're coming out? I don't know. We're staying in this canyon, though. That's all I know.
Long-wing traffic, Husky, some trip with November Echo is in the left.
Oh yeah, I think this is where we want to be. Stay kind of to the left. It takes us to Lawing.
Survey traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is joining the 45 left downwind runway 16 full stop, Surrey.
All right, 16 is the field of choice or the runway of choice. It sounds like down at Seward. That's good.
Long-wing traffic, Husky, some trip 1 November Echo is on a 1 mile final for runway 15, long-wing.
And the Husky's a good choice for tonight as well. Good plane for up in these parts. And we had a good variety of airplanes today. You know, we had a Skyhawk, we had Kodiak. Obviously, I heard Sparky pilots flying the Pilatus, the Porter right now. A couple of Super Cubs. I think we had a Zenith as well, I heard. And then, of course, the Husky you just heard. I don't know. I'm not sure what Ocando's flying. He might be flying the double ender for all I know. Pretty good collection of aircraft. All right, we're going to stay left here and head down to Long. If we stay right, we actually run into like a little bit of a horseshoe, it looks like. So, or we could cut across. I guess that'd probably take us over to towards Devil's, past Cabin and down towards Quartz Creek.
Long-wing traffic, Husky, some trip 1 November Echo is clear of runway 16. Stopping here for a bit. Long-wing.
All right, he's going to stop at 16. He's out ahead of us, so just in case he wants to take off, we'll kind of keep our ears peeled. Well, this place is just remote. Remote. Smitty, you're flying the Kit Fox, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. The last plane I tried to do that with, it didn't go so well, and it was advertised to be able to do that, and it just didn't go so well. Kevin, thanks, man. Love going on these adventures. I don't plan them down to every detail. The confident shoulder shrug is my specialty. What are you gonna do? Yep. Yeah, it's hard not to enjoy with having you guys hanging out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then we get a nice raid slant alpha. Thank you very much, Mr. Sherman Jr. Welcome. And welcome, Raiders, the Slant Alpha channel. I think this is Lawing here, yep. We're just going to kind of stay away. Kevin's here as well as in Slant Alpha. I love it. I love it. Birds of a feather, we hang together. Yeah, looking forward to watching your version of it there, Slant Alpha.
Clear traffic, order 2 Whiskey Tango is out 6 miles to the west, inbound full stop, clear.
I know there were some scenery abnormalities. I did fly it in Microsoft Flight Sim just to test it out, but again, like I said in the briefing, I'm like, any one of those little quirky things doesn't take away from the overall area that you're flying in. And so I hope you had a good time, and Appreciate you as always flying along with us, and we always make sure that we remind everybody that you were part of the original Brain Trust. This event's not happening really without you. You're kind of the one that gave it the little shove right off the edge of Mountain Air. We were kind of all standing on the edge of the runway there, looking over the valley, saying, "Should we do it? Should we do it?" And you're like, "Yeah, pat, 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 shove." And 46 months later, here we are. It was kind of interesting because we sort of fit a different role, and it worked really well together. We didn't really plan on, like, we didn't get together and say, "Hey, we need to figure out an event. Let's put our heads together. Let's figure out an event." We just sort of met spontaneously, flying traffic patterns at Mountain Air in North Carolina, and I think there were, I don't know, 5 or 6 of us.
Yet again, another great event. I greatly appreciate it, Melvin, all the hard work you and Downwind do to put these on for us. It was a great time as always.
My absolute pleasure, Michael. Thanks for flying along, buddy. We'll see you next month.
Absolutely. You all take care and stay safe.
That's our friend 8033 Foxtrot, the proud new owner of a private pilot's license certificate here. Just recently accomplished that awesome task. Yep, he's a great dude. Met him down, hung out with him. He's another guy I hung out with down at Flight Sim Expo. Hey, have a good night.
Hey man, thanks for another awesome event. It was great. The traffic was super awesome. I'm gonna have to fly it again. Explain. I was doing Microsoft for the weather tonight was awesome.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you enjoyed. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks so much.
But when we kind of started to figure out that this was pretty fun, we kind of got together, and it was interesting how our skill sets sort of merged together, because we had Downwind Sim, who's obviously the scenery creation, ultra talented developer guy. We have Slant Alpha Adventures, who is the organizer and the promoter and the guy that understands the streaming side of these so very, very well. And then me, I was like that guy that just happened to hang along for the ride. But I sort of became the Pathfinder, I think. Maybe that was my role. I don't know. Either that or comic relief. But it was fun. The first couple of years, we all three just kind of worked this idea a little bit and developed some structures, I guess, while at the same time sort of keeping it free and easy and relaxed. And I don't know, we've seen a heck of a lot of country. That's all I know. And it's always meant to be, by the way, a collaborative effort. So, if you have ideas of places where you'd like to fly, let me know, because that was the intent from the beginning. All right, well, we're coming up on Seward here. Looks like I might have somebody in front of me, too, so I'm going to slow down. I'm going to kind of stay left of the field here, and we're going to just kind of teardrop to the left downwind. 16. Sewer traffic, Kodiak 816 is just north of the field, inbound. We're going to enter left hand, downwind 16.
Sewer traffic, 129, Papa 3 north of the field, teardrop entry into left downwind for runway 16.
And a Kodiak will be number 2, also teardrop to the left downwind. Let's slow it down.
We'll keep an eye out, 9 Alpha Papa.
Yep, same. And we'll be looking for it. We can slow it way down, way down. Okay. Okay, there's our field over there. I've got every light on I can possibly have. The whole works here, so.
Seward traffic, Husky 731 November Echo is 10 miles to the north, inbound to land, runway 16. Seward.
Okay. A little bit high is the problem here.
Seward traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa on the left downwind for runway 16, Seward.
Oh, there he is. And Alpha Papa, we've got you in sight, Kodiak. Think about trying this with the King, Cub, and X-Plane 12. Oh, yeah, baby. I thought that's what you were in, Fixie. Sewer traffic, Kodiak is teardrop entry, left downwind, 16. Seward. I thought that's what you were in tonight.
Seward traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa turning left base, runway 16, full stop, Seward.
Okay. There we go. Didn't see anybody. We are one heck of a long ways away. That was not a great. Teardrop. 16, I believe, is this guy all the way over here, the shorter of the two.
Seward traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, short final, runway 16, Seward.
Well, that sequenced pretty well, so he'll be off plenty of time. We'll extend just a little bit here. There, we've got him in sight. That sewer traffic, Kodiak is a left base 16. We've got the landing traffic in sight. We're going to be breathing down this guy's neck, aren't we?
Welcome to Pop Culture.
I'm not sure how legal that was, but
Seward traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa is clear of runway
gosh.
Echo, Seward.
Yeah, Seward Kodiak, a short final 16. Oh my goodness. What a way to finish. Doggone it. That's a gear breaker right there for sure. Boy, I snapped down that front gear. Goodness sakes. Oh, well. As Stewart traffic, what's left of the Kodiak is clear of 16.
Oh no. Roll the trucks.
Yeah, it was not good. All right, let's come up here next to the, there's kind of a cool, like, FBO terminal area. And I'll buy you guys all the Dr. Pepper to make up for that bad landing. I'll even buy you guys a, probably got a few Blue Fox cinnamon rolls up here. I'll hook you guys up here. Now, this is a cool scenery. These guys have done a good job. This is the difference, obviously, between Payware and Northern Sky Sims, or Northern Sky Studios, and a freeware Melvin Leroy Studio. But that's okay. Maybe one day we'll be on the level of this guy. Oh, this is all heli parking up here. All right, well, don't tell anybody. We're gonna park our Kodiak here just to check the place out. All right, set the parking brakes. Let's come back to low idle, and let's start to shut things off here. So we can do the pitot heats coming off, taxi landing strobe beacons off, alternator generator can come off, and we can come down here. Avionics needs to come off as well, and then we go out of cutoff. Spinny, 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 spinny. Smitty, no, you are a prognosticator, my friend. You know my landings. You've watched enough of my streams to know my landings. Oh, look at the Ted Stevens poster. Oh my gosh. Ooh, flaps. Probably too late. Do I have enough power? Can I do it with battery power? Looks like I can. Looks like I can. But yeah, this is a cool little spot. So let's finish the shutdown here, and we'll take a tour, and then we'll kind of wrap the stream up, figure out where we're going to send it. Who's chewing on what here? Chet, what do you got? Come here, buddy. What do you got? What are you chewing on? Can I see? That's not what you need to chew on. No, sir. Here. Chew on. I just heard a suspicious chewing sound. And sure enough, he's got one of the junior first officer's toys munched up. Anyway, we'll take a tour here, and we'll see who we maybe who we need to raid tonight. You never know. There might be somebody out there we'll go check out. But yeah, you got a little scenic mountain air here. I like what he's done with some of these signs. Dog sled tours. Of course, the Ted Stevens. Whenever that was, 2008. Oh, good Lord. Okay, coming down here, some Civil Air Patrol stuff. Yeah, even just those little solar panels are pretty cool. You know, really, as I'm learning how difficult it is to make these things from a custom standpoint. But yeah, just a nice overall. There's my amphib for my Kodiak. I need to go get that thing set back up for later on, so I can do some water landings. But yeah, again, just a nice scenery overall. I don't know, like, if this was an old runway or what that is exactly, of just a little turnaround place, but yeah, pretty cool spot. Pretty darn cool spot. Oh, hey, Dump and Run. No, I was we were just talking about the genesis of the event and how much we all owe you for helping get this started. So thanks for 39 months as well, buddy. And don't sweat it at all. I know how sometimes, like, I'll raid somebody and then I'll have to, like, use the little pilot's room. So I get it, man. I get it. Oh, tornado warning here. Holy moly. Yeah, you guys are just getting the crap knocked out of you. Well, stay safe, buddy. And yeah, don't worry at all. Don't worry about this at all. Yeah, check it out, you guys. Holy cow. This is what it looks like on Sky Vector, which is semi. Yeah, he's up in here, I believe. Yeah, Dover, Philly. Yeah, that's not really even that. ID.com. Oh, look at all these little webcams. I don't want the webcams on. Yeah, I'm not loving that. Well, Rain and thunder. That's what I'm looking for. Thunderstorms. Yeah, so there we go. These webcams don't help me out a whole heck of a lot. Oh, there we go. Can I toggle that? Toggle. Toggle. There we go. So yeah, without doxing you completely, like there's just a lot of East Coast crap that's going on today. Pretty nasty. And yeah, so stay safe, buddy. And yeah. You can see lightning up there from your back porch. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Let's see. Okay, here's what's coming up, by the way, tomorrow. This is what we were talking about with Sparky Pilot. This is our crayfish party, Kraft Skiva. It's a total different pronunciation when you say it in Swedish. But it's going to be Sparky and I, and we would love for you to fly along with us if you could. And we're going to celebrate August. It's the end of an end of summer celebration for people in Sweden. Disavowed player, hey, hello. Thanks for coming in. Oh man, I just hit my follower goal. Thank you, Disavowed player, 1,200. That's awesome. Thanks. You put me to 1.2. That's awesome. Thank you so very, very much. It's great to have you guys along as part of the flight crew. So tomorrow, yeah, that's pretty late on a Tuesday. I know, I realize that, but if you can swing in, we're gonna be cooking some traditional Swedish dishes. We're gonna be doing like a combined sort of stream. She'll be streaming, I'll be streaming. I think we'll probably be in each other's voice channel or something. And yeah, just to be a fun little fly along. I will post the route. I have the route ready to go, and I just need to update it. But it's up in Sweden, and we'll be in Microsoft Flight Sim, and we would love to have you fly along. So, yeah, thanks, Slanty. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. But that's coming up tomorrow, and then Thursday is we actually have a Comanche Portage flight that I have planned. So I bought the. If you didn't hear, by the way, breaking news: A2A released the Piper Comanche. So we bought one, and we bought one that was used, and we flew it from Nashua clear out to my main mechanic in Dolan, South Dakota, Clark, South Dakota. So that was a lot of fun because we did some planning along the way. We tried to find the cheapest fuel. We tried to find the nearest Piper, repairman, mechanic. And so anyway, it ended up being about a 6-hopper. And then we had to worry about weather and all that stuff. So we're going to find another one to purchase. And we may even get really risque and try to go find one at auction. And that'll be what we do on Thursday is we'll take it from wherever we are to wherever we're trying to get without having something catch fire or something else fail. It's a lot of fun. But that's what we're going to do Thursday. And then Saturday, it's the last Saturday before I actually have to get back to work. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be streaming or if I'm going to be doing something different on that day. But anyway, at least the next Tuesday and Thursday, we'll have something going on. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna send you to Sparky Pilot. Yeah, let's do that. Speaking of that Kraftskiva, maybe she'll pronounce Kraftskiva the way it's supposed to be because it sounds way cooler coming from someone who actually speaks fluent Swedish. And anyway, I've got that raid started. If you don't mind, head over there. Just even if it's for a little bit, I would greatly appreciate it. Big thank yous. Oh my goodness, hold on. We need to do this right. Wait a second.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Hi. Thank you guys. Yeah, thanks. It was a really fun stream. Lots of people to thank. We had DJ Mystery with the gift sub to Cargo Fire. Thank you very much. Panagon gift sub to Shusey. Thank you, buddy. As well. And then just coming in here kind of late, Slant Alpha with the 39-month 39-month reascription, followed by just a fantastic raid that he brought in there right at the end. Sorry, Raiders, you kind of got the shaft there, but we'll head over. We'll hang out with Sparky Pilot for a little bit, and that'll be awesome as well. And then DJ Mystery also subscribed himself, so thank you very, very much. And then Sparky Pilot also pushed that reascription button, 8 months. Steve 099er, 15-month reascription as well. So, man, thank you so very much, you guys. That's awesome. We'll have a giveaway coming up this month, I promise. It's just my schedule is a little bit wild and woolly, but it'll be one of these Saturdays coming up. We'll throw something together, and we'll do a little gift card giveaway to thank you and give some of that hard-earned money back. I also would like to thank all the followers who pushed that follow button, got me up over 1,200. Disavowed player Cyber Whiskey. I don't think I said hello, Cyber Whiskey. What a great name, Cyber Whiskey. Appreciate that as well. And I think we went into the raid. All right, we're going over. We're timed out. Can't wait to fly with you guys again. See ya. God bless.